Mowers and blowers! Good afternoon. Just got a text message from my buddy Quinn the mailman. It's 3 or 4 blocks away from my house. I gotta go see what it is. He says it's a push mower.
Oh, I see it. It's has a bagger.
It's a Toro. You get a bagger with that kind of attachment. And I said, oh, I'll never get a bag like that. What are the chances I pick up the same exact mower? Flex. If you take a look at this, I'm gonna try to straighten this out, put some self-adhesive on here, clean that up, and try to get the labels looking better, because this is the original Toro GTS label.
Oh, you sprained your hand.
It's just adhesive, that's glue, no big deal. Let that get nice and tacky for a second. This is here. And I'm not gonna go crazy. We just want it to stick, right? So that it at least. There we go. Varnishy. Okay, you gotta see this. Just put this new bowl back on here. Put the nut back in. And let's spray some primer in it. Gonna do. Hey, you guys, how you doing? It's Henry at Mowers and Blowers. Welcome to another episode. So today, I wanted to tell you that I'm on my way to the church. This is what I tell my wife. I says, honey, I'm going to church. She goes, you going to church to sell something, or are you really going to church? I'm like, come on, man, you know what I'm doing. Anyway, before I show you what some nut wants to see, I wanted to shout out HIPA parts that I've been getting from my supplier. I was short on some air filters. I've been using a lot of the Briggs Quantum air filters for the Quantum engines, and I ran out. So I went to my representative over at HIPAstore.com, and I told them, I said, you know, I could use a few air filters. And so they sent me a couple of things here. A couple of Quantum ones with the pre-filter. You don't really need the pre-filter, but it's nice. You know, they sell them with their pre-filters. They sent me like 5 Honda ones. As you guys know, the Honda ones are essentially the same exact size as a Quantum one. So you could actually use a Honda one for a Quantum, or a Quantum for a Honda. You know which Hondas. It's not Honda has like 3 or 4 different ones. And also the Kohler ones. The Kohler ones are much smaller. But now I'm set for when I have a bunch of mowers. It's either going to be a Honda, a Kohler, or a Briggs. You know what I mean? And I have other kinds. But anyway, if you guys want to go check out their filters, go to HIPAstore.com. I'm going to show you what mower some nut wants to see. I just loaded this up in the truck. I'm gonna head to the church soon. So here it is. This is the one I found a couple of weeks ago on the street. It's the Toro GTS one. I actually ended up getting 2 of these within a month or so, and I used all the good parts to make one really good one. So this runs great. I used it to mow my backyard just to test and all, and to burn out all the gas that I was anticipating on storing for the entire winter, because I didn't think I was going to sell any mowers for the remainder of the mowing season. And so I had already used up all the gas. Today I got to show it to this guy who wants to see it. I have it listed for $150. So, I mean, it's rear self-propelled, good wheels, excellent deck. Engine runs great, even though it is a primer, and it comes with the very rare bagger. The bagger has the molded front part that attaches to that mechanism over there, and you don't really see too many of these. So to find a good bagger, even though it's dirty, it's gonna get dirty. You know what I mean? Like the first time you use it, your bag's done. You know, it's trashed, it's dirty. But yeah, it's a complete mower, runs great, and I have it listed for $150. The guy asked me whether or not I take old mowers. I says, if you're gonna chuck them, I'll recycle it, either for parts or whatever, you know. So I think I'm gonna meet him soon at the church, where it's my public place to meet people, so nobody knows where I live, you know. You don't want them to come back to you, you know. Like, it's your house, you know what I mean? Gotta have some privacy. It's safer. Public place to meet is the best place to sell your shit. Anyway, we'll see what he gives me in turn. I know he's gonna ask me for a discount because he's giving me trash, you know what I mean? I'll see how good or bad the trash is. And maybe, you know, honestly, I just want to get rid of it, you know, even though it's rear self-propelled, it is old, has a bagger, it's a solid mower, you know what I mean? It works great. So I want $150, but if he's gonna give me some stuff, I'd probably let it go for $100. So we'll see what happens. I'll put you on time lapse. Hey, so I'm back. It went very well. He had to take a phone call for a while, so I had to wait around for a little bit. But it looked like he was gonna buy it. But then he asked me, can you go any lower? And I was telling him why I couldn't. It's got the bag, it's a real self-propelled. If it was just a push mower, yeah, you get it for $100, you know what I mean? You add 25 for the rear propulsion, you add 25 for the bagger. It's gotta be like 150. That's what I wanna get. And then as he's pulling out the money, he goes, how about 140? And so I said, okay. And then he goes, you could say no. If I said no, I probably would get the 150. You learn the craft of how to negotiate as you go. Yes, I've done a lot of transactions, a lot of negotiations in my life, but the guy was kind of slick, you know what I mean? You could say no the second I said yes. I should have just said no. Whatever. Got rid of it. 140. Hey, 140 US dollars for a machine I didn't pay a dime for, that I found off the street, is still a very big bonus for me. Yes, it is what I do. Could have got 150. You know what 150 is? 150 is 2 Taco Bell lunch boxes, a Big Mac meal. It's a lot of things. 2 gallons of gas, you know what I mean? Anyway, here are some shout out to Robert Kidder for sending me $5 as a donation and contributing to the channel. Every dollar counts. If you'd like to donate a buck or two, paypal.me/mowers and blowers. Also thanks to Timothy E. from Marrero, Louisiana for buying my American flag sticker. Only 2 more left. Go check out mowersblowers.com for all my stickers. Thanks a lot for supporting the channel, fellas. We'll see you guys all next time on Mowers and Blowers.
Thank you.